Hey everybody, welcome back. So this audio is probably not the best. I'm doing just a quick voiceover. But basically, all we had was just some deer meat that was given to us. It was a ready buck, so it needed some seasoning. So I chopped it all up into little slivers, up to like ½ inch, which that's pushing it. You don't want it that thick. And I just bought a couple of these seasoning kits. So the one is the Hillbilly Jerky, which you're seeing me mix now. And all I had to do was cut up the buck meat, mix the seasoning and the salt, and put it on the meat, mix it up, and I basically just let it sit in the fridge for a few days. And later in the video, you'll see me cook it. Alright guys, so now we're doing summer sausage. What you seen last night was the Hillbilly Jerky preparation. That took a while to cut that meat. This is the summer sausage kit. Each one does, what I'm doing is 8 pounds of venison and 2 pounds of beef fat. So I've got 16 of the 1 pound venison ground over there, and then right here this is 4 1/3 pound of beef fat. So we're gonna use almost all of that. Here's the grinder. All I'm gonna do now is grind up right around 4 pounds of this beef fat, get it into this pan. I already have the seasoning pre-mixed for when all the meat's together, and then the casings are here. So this could take a bit. This is a small grinder, but I'm gonna grind all this fat. Alright, so this is 4 pounds of beef fat and meat. So now I just gonna get the deer meat. I'm not gonna show this. It's just those 1 pound things of meat, and they're deer. So I gotta take all them out of the cooler. There's 16 of them for 16 pounds, and then 4 pounds of fat, so it's 20 total. And then I gotta put them through this processor, get them in here. Then we're gonna mix the seasoning. All right, guys. So here is the big tray of venison. The fat is under this, so now all I'm gonna do is put some in this pan. That took a while to grind, by the way. We have to basically put it through this grinder 2 more times. This grinder's small, so it takes a while. So we gotta regrind this again once. Okay, I'm gonna put you through the steps here. It's hard filming by myself because my hands are very dirty. But this is all of the seasoning. So 2 kits worth of seasoning of the summer sausage kit. And then it is 2 packets of the pink cure. And I have that mixed into here. Now, what I'm gonna do now is thoroughly mix that powder into this meat. This is going to take a bit longer than usual since it's so over full. This is like domed over. Normally you want like a meat bin. But we're going to basically season this, put 4 cups of water. Or it says 6 cups. I'm going to probably do 4 to start, and then probably add 2 or 3 more on top of that. And then just mix it all very well. Then it's got to go back in through this grinder. Got to go back in. Once it's back in, it'll come out, and what I'm going to do is put on this smaller grinder plate. So these grinders have different size plates. This one, what is this? So the plate that's on there right now is a 3/8 hole plate, and the plate I'm going to use for the second grind to really mix everything together is a 3/16, which I'm pretty sure that's what I have here on the table. So basically now this seasoning, check the instructions one more time here. This grinder's very loud, by the way, so I can't even talk when it's on. Basically, mix ground wild game meat and ground fat, beef or pork. Combine meat mixture with cure and seasoning packets. Add 3 cups of cold water and mix. Yeah, sorry, 3 cups. So it's, you know, we're doing 2 batches, so 6 cups of water. I'm gonna eyeball that when we get to that time. So I am gonna take my good time and blend this, because if you don't blend it, obviously if you don't blend it well, seasoning's not all over, right? The biggest thing to make sure it's all mixed together, and the biggest reason is because the cure. If you don't mix it well and that cure doesn't get all over, the meat will not be good. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, so I put the seasoning in now and mix it for the camera, but I can't. I have to blend this with the fat. The fat's on the bottom, meat's on the top. And also I wanted to say, this meat was basically frozen. It was on the edge of frozen, but it wasn't anymore. So this is very cold, and that's what you want from what I've seen. This is my first time making it by myself, so yeah. I'm blending this very well. Then all I'm going to do is add in this seasoning and the cure, mix it all very well, and then I'm going to add probably 4 or 5 cups of water. Really, really, really mix it, and then we'll be back to grinding it and get it put into this pan. Alright guys, so here is the jerky that's been marinating. It's been a couple days now. And all I gotta do is put a toothpick through the top of each one. It's gonna take a while. And then I gotta hang it in the oven. So I'm gonna put toothpicks through them, and then once they're in the oven, I'll show you guys that. Okay guys, this took a while, but as you can see, that is all jerky that I had to toothpick and stick in. So I have it set to 170. Some people crack that. I'm gonna leave it shut because they're pretty thick pieces. So check in when they're done. It's a couple hours. That's probably when it's dark. Alright, so it's been 7 hours later, and that is the jerky. So now I gotta pull all that out, and for now I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc. Okay guys, so summer sausage has been going. It's at 154. I basically just set it in the oven, and ooh, it's hard to see. Can we get some night vision in here? Oh, there we go. So all 8 of them are in there. That's tin foil to keep them separate. They were kind of rolling to each other. And so there are the 8 summer sausages. They're still about 10 degrees under what they need to be. So I don't want to put the camera in too close. It's hot in there. I have it set to 180. I've had it set to 180 all day. So got trays under them, and they're just kind of sitting there. So see when they're done. So this is what it come to. Summer sausage stayed the same. Did get a little bit of the shrinkage when it cooled down, but there's no problem with it. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bagged up. I double bagged them, and the vacuum sealer wasn't working, so I had to get the air out with the straw as much as I could, and then I sealed them. Here's one I'm going to keep in the fridge whole for now. This is one of the ones. That's what's left of the one. You can tell I actually did a pretty good job at this, so that's nice. We're going to try it in a second again on camera, but this is the jerky. It was a total of around 5 pounds, so half of what was put in the oven is what we got back. So 5 pounds, 10 pounds of meat, that's not bad for jerky. So we've got that big thing. I've already eaten quite a bit. And then we also have this here, which is for the fridge. So that's going to go in the fridge with that. I'm going to throw this in the freezer, and then I will see you guys to show you this. Okay guys, so this is what's left of that big one. I'm going to cut this end off because it's been exposed in the fridge, but it's probably a little dry. Cats can have that. But I did a really good job. It's my first time making it. But it's very solid. You can see all throughout there, there's little pieces of fat. There's that one there. There's another one. So it's very well mixed around. There are some air pockets. It's hard stuffing with that little meat grinder. So there's some air pockets in here, but the cure is evenly mixed. There's no gray anywhere. It's this color all the way around. This was made, I don't even know now, at least 4 days, 5 days. It's been in there a while. So peel the skin off here. Now the lighting's not the best in here, but Peel the skin off. And it's pretty well marbled in there. It's pretty good. That piece has been sitting in there a little bit with the edge, but there's where we cut it. This is really good. I'm sure some of you watching are going to the rendezvous this year, well, next year. Hopefully I'll have one left by then. I can bring one, but this is pretty good stuff. Since I'm on carnivore now, I can't eat this because there's no sugar in it or anything. There are seasonings, but it's not crazy. So, yeah. I take forever to chew. There's nothing wrong with this. I just take forever to chew. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I would do jerky, but I'm going to just finish this for a snack. And the jerky's really good. I overcooked the jerky though. I had it in the oven, and the first batch probably went 2 hours too long. Second batch probably went an hour too long. So next time I'll get it wrong, but I kind of like it this way. It's really dry, but that's kind of how I like jerky. I don't like it chewy, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I didn't fail, so it's pretty good. See you next one.